one can do it. Maybe it's the Ink Kings. So who knows? We are ready for game number 1 though between them. So let's jump into more Splat action. Alright, it's going to be game number 1. Rainmaker on Camp Triggerfish. In the purple is the Ink Kings. And in the green is going to be Nasty Majesty. Solver, what are you looking at as far as these teams and the weapons they're picking here?
So, Nasty Majesty, like, they're going a basic double backline, which is definitely a risky move, definitely on, like, Rainmaker. But then again, the stage does complement it. I feel like Ink Kings definitely does have a little bit more of a balanced comp, except they need to work a little bit on their range. So who knows?
Well, players are definitely going down left and right there. It's been a bloody battle so far. Flank coming in from Ink Kings, but all of a sudden Shane is taking that Rainmaker and is all alone right here trying to get as many points as he can.
Definitely an amazing push. Getting covered by that Stingray.
Yeah, it's interesting. He didn't really go towards the pedestal. He tried to just take it straight up the middle. Was that to get the most points possible, you think, off that push?
I think they were more trying to get it towards the wall, because, like, if they could keep it down there towards... Oh, wait, actually, it's already down. Doesn't seem like they could keep it down there, though.
Yeah.
But if they kept it down there, they had 2 options to get closer to the base.
Well, Shane is definitely getting in their faces, trying to get the push going once again. Ink Kings are having a hard time, it feels like, trying to get the picks. They're going for these crazy flanks, and okay, maybe it's working.
Oh wait, hold on. Ink Kings might actually have a good push here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he went up on his own. No.
Miscommunication there. Shane, though, knocking himself off the map. Both teams making some pretty big mistakes here.
I don't think Aurora is going to last this. Yeah. Against the Bamboo is Stingray and it ends up. That was not going to end out well.
Yeah, unfortunate for Ink Kings. They had 2 great opportunities. A little bit of miscommunication, though, coming out, and that's going to make it pretty hard for them. Both teams seem to be pretty gung-ho, though. It seems like lots of kills are going back and forth here. They're not afraid of action. That's what I'm learning right here, right now.
Everyone does seem to be staying on their side, except that one flank for both teams. But honestly, oh my gosh, Nasty Majesty with 3 down. Ink Kings definitely have a really good push opportunity here.
Yeah. Swamp picking it up, 2 points away though. The stop by Mako. What a miracle play. And 3v2, I think they're gonna have a chance to just completely sit on this Rainmaker. Feels bad for Ink Kings there.
They were so close.
Yeah, 2 minutes still though, so Ink Kings definitely have a chance, and if anything, that push showed them that they have the potential to get it done.
Oh, hammer coming out for the... no, but getting slats.
Trying to use that sploosh. Not going to get it done though, unfortunate. Really seems like this is just a back and forth game. I'm surprised how close these 2 players are here. These teams are really going at it.
It would seem like Nasty Majesty would have like a better use of the map, but it seems like Ink Kings are like really holding them back.
Yeah, well, it looks like they might get another push though here, Silver. Shane.
Oh wait, that was some lag.
little bit of lag, I think, coming out. I don't know. We got a DC here.
Right before the 30 mark too. But wasn't that the 230 mark though?
Yes. Looks like. Let me check the tapes here to make sure, but I think that was past the DC limits.
Ink Kings, I'm so sorry.
All right. Past. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to see if what the time was when they DC'd.
It has to be 230 or more.
Yeah, okay. I think it was definitely past that.
Ink Kings.
Alright.
I was rooting for you. Us Kings gotta stick together.
It was a close match, though, for sure.
Definitely, like those were pretty good back and forth, and looks like Aurora DC'd again.
Okay, well, we'll try to get them here. I don't know if they're having internet issues. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, they might need a sub.
Can they get them in? That's the question. They're saying they're trying to change connections, so we'll see if it happens here.
So, what's the next map and mode?
Did Wizard Zach curse them? Yes. It's Wizard Zach's fault.
Oh no.
Let's see. Wi-Fi went out. Okay.
Oh, that's horrible.
Let's see. Actually, okay. I'm pulling up our DC rules. Does anyone remember what point they were at? How many points Nasty Majesty had?
They were at 42.
Okay. And was it within 1 minute? How much time was there left?
I think it was below the 2:30 mark.
But was it past the 1 minute mark?
No. Well, no. I don't remember hearing the music, but
I wish
that's all I remember.
We should have had someone replay it, man. I forgot that we can't go back in time and look.
I could have sworn it was before the minute mark because I don't remember hearing the music or the screen going.
Okay.
1 minute left.
According to our DC rules that we set at the beginning of the season, the match will be finished if there is less than 2:30 and the objective is past the 30-point mark, which they were not. Correct? They were at 40.
Wait, so it's not an or? Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were at 42 points.
I don't believe we were within 1 minute, which we would play out. If it was within 1 minute, we'd play out regardless. So we're going to do a rerun of that matchup, actually.
Let's go in Kings. We can make a playback.
Which is good because, that match was so close that getting some more action would not be such a bad thing.
Yeah.
The Splatnet app tells you it's time.
Really?
That'd be smart.
Oh.
The Nintendo Online one doesn't, I don't think, though.
Hold on, I can actually check that real quick.
That would be nice. All right, well, teams are ready for game number 2. I'm pretty sure this is correct because I'm pretty sure it wasn't within the 1 minute time limit. So we're going to replay it. Teams are ready to go. And we just get another more Splatoon action. So let's get it going.
Oh, wait, I can't actually check it. I wasn't actually in the private battle.
Yeah, and spectators don't get the stats anyways, so.
Oh, wait, really?
But Camp Triggerfish, we're back at it. We'll see if the teams go ahead and change anything up. It looks like the teams are going to go with the same comps pretty much. And that was a 2-point difference, so we'll see if Nasty Majesty can take the lead again. But it looks like teams are pretty close, and this time around, Kings are going to get that instant pop.
Kings getting that first pop, trying to push it, but just couldn't get that pullback.
Yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not on the player's end, but a little bit of some weird action going back and forth there. People picking up the Rainmaker and dying and then coming back to life. All of that. You never know with Splatoon what will happen.
Yeah.
So far, though, 40 seconds, and no one's really taking the Rainmaker anywhere. King's trying to get a push, but instantly that Stingray is going to stop them. And now I think Nasty Majesty has a great chance. Look how much paint they have up.
Only the bucket is actually alive. Oh, but got took out by some swat bombs.
Yeah, almost an exact replay of the last game. They got to 40, but now this time they get it up all the way to 30. I think they're a little upset that they didn't get that win with the DC, and now they're taking it straight to Ink Kings.
Wow. Well, if they DC again, it's not like we can replay, so.
Yeah, this time around, Nasty Majesty, full confidence ahead. In Kings, it feels like they're just holding on for dear life. They are getting some picks, but man, this is a back and forth, very bloody game. Diego having that pushed up all the way to 12 now.
Oh, Nasty Majesty is all the way. It got wiped.
I like it.
So,
I like it.
Inkings definitely have an opportunity to push up. Oh, but that Stingray, that's probably gonna be lethal.
Yeah, Stingray's missing though. They're not gonna get the Rainmaker, I don't believe.
Oh no, but there was a person right there.
Yeah. Dan definitely needs to get some picks. If you're gonna pick the Sploosh, you need to get those kills. He does find one and now can pop the Rainmaker at least. Who's gonna pick it up though? That's gonna be the task of Dan, it looks like.
An interesting choice. There's Slayer going to pick it up. Might have been an accident.
Well, if it was an accident, they're still gonna have to just go with it, and they're pushing it up, getting it to 82, but Stingray out. This could be the end of Dan. Just gonna dance around for a while, at least gonna delay their push.
The lag.
Yeah, it keeps looking like they're getting through, but a little bit of lag on someone's end is making it a little bit more confusing for us to commentate this one. But I think Nasty Majesty has the stop. Yeah. 3v4 now. Nice pick.
Yeah, nice pick. But Mako immediately getting another pick on that pick.
Yeah, it just seems like every time Inking gets something going, it seems like Nasty Majesty just throws it right back. People are just trading left and right. 3v3. It doesn't seem like either team wants to stay alive. They just want blood. They want those picks. Man, alright, Solver, do you think the Inkings has any chance? I mean, they got to get it all the way to 12 with only a minute and a half left.
It would honestly have to take a team wipe.
Well, unfortunately, the team wipe is starting to go back the other way. Inkings getting knocked out. Swapped with a shark. Can the shark work out? This would be amazing.
The swap somehow, like, miraculously got that. I don't know how, though.
Alright, they are going to pick up the Rainmaker.
Inkings finally get their communication down. But it looks like they're going to get attacked by Jamocha.
Yeah, nice flank there by Jamocha. Just kind of dodging out all of Inkings to stop that Rainmaker push. Going to stall him out even further. Inkings probably feeling the pressure.
These teams definitely do seem pretty close net. Like, they seem to be equal power levels, except Nasty Majesty just knows how to play around comps just a bit more.
Yeah, Nasty Majesty getting this huge lead in the beginning means they can really just sit back and they don't have to be that aggressive. Dan with a nice splat bomb kill? Wow.
Yeah, the splat bomb splashdown cancel.
That was pretty crazy. I haven't seen that. Oh, a little bit of jukes by Dan, somehow staying alive, getting the kill. They are in a 4v2, Solver. This could be their opportunity. 10 seconds left, but the Stingray is out.
But their Stingray comes out. Oh, but there's a counter rate. But doesn't look like the counter rate will give them in time.
Yeah, that kill could be enough.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
That was definitely an intense game, but trades left and right.
Good
but it just
game,
seems like Nasty Majesty just could hold down the fort just a bit more.
Yeah, great game there by Nasty Majesty, getting that first needed win for them. Inkings feels bad. It feels like they're pretty close to taking down Nasty Majesty, but with that loss, it feels pretty bad as they needed every win that they could get. Not that mathematically they are eliminated from the playoffs, but if they want a shot, still they're going to need to at least win these next two. Solver, from what you saw from them, what changes do they need to make to maybe have a chance to sweep these next two games from them?
I would say switch one of the Slayers to a support, because it seems like that's their gameplay style. They seem to be more of a laid-back Slayer than an actual Slayer. At least maybe get a fighter, like, instead of this blue short bucket, maybe like change it out for something like the CDS.
Yeah, it seemed like both teams were overly aggressive. I mean, it was like every time I looked, every 5 seconds someone was down. Maybe 2 or 3 people were down.
They just seriously need paint. And that ends up just can't handle it all on their own. Yeah.
Well, we'll see if Inkings changes anything up. We're going to be Splat Zone's Piranha Pit.
Oh, wait, I was actually a K-Pro. Yeah, there's no painting on Inking's side.
Yeah. Well, Solver, maybe your coaching will give them enough hope and enough strategy. Change it around here. I don't know about that. Meanwhile, Nasty Majesty, it seemed like after that first push, they were able to just kind of sit back and defend really well. That gives me pretty good confidence that if they get the lead in any of these matches, that they're not going to give it away. So I think if Inkings wants to win, it feels like they need to get an early push, an early lead going.
Definitely. And they won't have much of a special advantage this time since there's not many specials that work super well in Piranha Pit.
Right.
Except maybe like a baller or hammer.
Well, we saw the hammer coming out from Inkings. Maybe this is the difference maker. We are ready to go for game number 2. Players have chosen their weapons. Let's see what they pick. Let's see if Nasty Majesty will get win number 2 or if Inkings will tie it up 1-1.
Let's go Inkings!
Alright, this time around, it looks like Inkings are going to be in the green. Meanwhile, Nasty Majesty going with the purple. I see one of my favorite weapons from Shane, the Nautilus, coming out. It seems like Nautilus is the player of the week almost every single week, Solver.
Really?
Yeah, we'll see if that holds true. Fluff was the only one without using the Nautilus to get the player of the week. So far, everyone else has been someone using the Nautilus.
It seems like both comps are pretty decent. Like they both get all the standards down.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more paint this time with the Splattershot Junior coming out, and right now they are going to take an early lead. So just as I was calling out, saying if they want to win this, it seems like they need to put the pressure on Nasty Majesty instead.
And it seems like they really are holding down that choke area, not letting them escape their spawn. Oh, right as I say that, the Nautilus.
Yeah, Shane gets a kill. Can he get another pick on this Inkjet? That would be huge if they can get these advantages. One goes down. Shane looking for another. Not going to find it, but Diego is now on the attack. Gets one. Gets maybe a second. No, Ian going to trade it back.
Diego. That was actually really close for Ian.
Yeah, and Nasty Majesty gonna get control, gonna push the penalty onto Inkings, so that's pretty big as well. Kind of slows down the game, gives them a chance. I'd like to see a couple more picks coming out of Nasty Majesty if they want to hold this zone though, and they get one on the splatter shot, another one goes down. It seems like Inkings maybe are losing.
The Booyah Bomb cancel on.
Yeah.
That would be definitely interesting for Nasty Majesty.
Seems like Inkings are losing their composure. Dan's going to jump back because they need to really come out of the spawn all at once if they want to have a chance here.
It seems like it's going to be happening the same situation, except the roles are reversed now.
Yeah, Nasty Majesty doing a good job getting pick after pick. And I think they could take the lead if they stay alive. But a lot of them go down.
But it's a 3v1.
I think Dan just wiped out maybe 2 of them. Maybe 3.
Yeah,
what a play.
Dan just got the Nautilus as well.
And another pick on Diego. Let's just watch Dan, because this guy is popping off, trying to carry the victory for his team as the team captain, is getting pick after pick. This is pretty incredible to watch.
The aggressive junior. that's one you'll rarely see.
Yeah, Shane coming out here with the Inkjet. It looks like Nasty Majesty has a chance to flip the zone, but a couple go down. Shane trying to do his best. The zone is close.
2v2 right now.
Oh, man. Intense action back and forth. We still have 2 minutes left, so it's not like this zone is going to determine the entire game here. One does go down for Inkings. A bucket versus bucket challenge. Both go down. All right. Nasty Majesty gonna have the zone for now.
Shane gets the K Pro.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge pick. Can they hold the zone? They only need to hold it for about 20 more seconds. Shane in a 1v2. Who's gonna get better at it? Shane is, and indeed
Shane is
Nasty
really
Majesty.
popping off.
Yeah, is popping off. Wow.
And also lagging.
A little bit. Someone is. All right, about a minute left. Dan in some trouble. Inkings had the lead for quite some time, but it seems like since they lost the zone, they're being boxed out by getting killed after killed. Dan going down.
But the bucket is saying no and finally gave the opportunity to actually push.
Mako, Mako painting up the zones. They're gonna get a big lead. Can they get the KO here, actually? They only need a few more picks.
And, Mako stays alive. And also gets the pick.
Yep, Incarmer out. It's looking pretty grim. 2v4, Dan out by himself. I don't think they're gonna get back to the
aggressive
zone.
Junior. Aggressive Junior powers activate.
One shot, one kill, but he's in a 1v4. Majesty is going to grab that victory there. It looked pretty close for a while. Inkings even had the lead for, I'd say, almost half that match. But unfortunately, Solver, it wasn't enough.
No.
Shane, as I said, that Nautilus popping off 18 kills, man. The Nautilus cannot be stopped. It is impossible. I mean, Solver, have you ever stopped a Nautilus? Because I don't feel like I've seen anyone in this league actually stop a Nautilus.
Only with...
Only with what?
A ballpoint.
A ballpoint. Is that the answer for the Inkings? Pull out a ballpoint?
Yes, ballpoint is 10 times better than a Nautilus.
Wow, that's some fighting words there. I don't know if I agree with that.
Uh-oh. Can we not be...
We can still be friends. We just might be fighting.
You really only need like one pure run speed to make the ballpoint like go zoom though. So that opens up opportunities for other abilities.
Yeah. Is it simply just having more range from Inkings to take down something like a Nautilus? Because I feel like if if Shane goes back to that Nautilus, the Inkings have a hard time boxing him out, and he seems to be getting kill after kill, especially with that Inkjet.
And also, it's on Manta Maria next.
Yeah.
So that would be a great Nautilus stage. It definitely just depends on the kind of player the Nautilus is, because honestly, you either have like the aggressive, the back line, or the mid line. Like, it's really just depending on the play style.
And the way I've seen Shane play is definitely pretty dang aggressive. So
yeah,
I think...
with that drop roller, I can kind of understand that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what they do. Inkings trying to get a win off of Nasty Majesty here. Nasty Majesty, if they get a sweep here, would be huge for their playoff hopes. We are ready for game number 3. Let's see what happens here. Alright, we're heading back to the Manta Maria tower control action, providing some great gameplay for us today. Inkings are going to be in the green and Nasty Majesty in the magenta color. I do see the Nautilus this time around and a heavy Splatling as the answer. What do you think about that, Solver?
Definitely an interesting pick. I want a Charger or something like that, but also it could work.
We're also seeing an ink brush. An ink brush. Not an octo brush.
Definitely an interesting pick for this stage. I feel like this stage is more built on close range range. Like,
yeah, it seems like an odd choice for sure.
I would have more like wanted the K octo brush to kind of use that hammer against those tight spaces.
Woo. Kills going back left and right. We also have a Clash Blaster on the map. I'm interested to see how that plays out. First push by the Nasty Majesty, but not really through a checkpoint, so I don't think that's going to be a lead that's strong enough.
So, what I think is interesting is that they're playing both a Scope and a Nautilus, which technically Nautilus isn't classified as a backline. It's more of a utility. But still, it is kind of slow.
Oh.
Depending on... Oh.
Can't
Wait.
tell if that was a DC or if they're still there, but stuck in
may
the
just need-
side for a little bit. We'll see if they're still there. No signs yet.
May just had to put the controller down. Nothing important going on here.
We'll see how that affects him. Shane popping off still. Shane actually the one on this Clash Blaster. I didn't see that Diego was the one on the Nautilus, so a little swap there. Kings do take the lead. Can they hold on to it though? They're not looking like they're in a position to defend. It's going to be very difficult here.
Clash Blaster is definitely going to be a major help on this stage.
Yep. Jamocha playing aggressive Stingray versus Booyah Bomb. It looks like Nasty Majesty is going to get the picks enough to get this going. Shane playing way out there.
Oh, but the ink brush seems to be with Swamp really getting those kills in.
Yeah, Swapped a superior player right there in that moment, at least trying to outclass and to get a kill on this jump in. They get a roll away though, so still living.
But the drop roller is really interesting to play. I've never really seen anyone in comps play that before.
Oh, he in 1v3 pulls out the Tenta missiles. I don't know if that's the option there that you want to go with. A little bit of a
would have
mistake.
saved it until later.
All right, 4v4. Kings do have a lot of paint though out there. Maybe this is an opportunity.
Yeah. But it does seem like Nasty Majesty will be getting a 1v4. Oh,
Yeah. Shane barely hanging on there. They do get the kills. They're not painting up super well, but they're getting the stops by just pickoffs, and they're going to get the tower going the other way unless Swapped can potentially do something with those flanks.
Yeah. Yeah, Nasty Majesty is more built on killing than actual painting, because Nautilus is the only thing I could really paint that has any significance.
Yeah, they have the Gal, but it seems like the Gal is more focused on getting those picks.
Yeah. Not really good fire. Not good painting rate in any way.
Yeah. Jamocha does get the pick though. Back on the tower. Can King stop them from getting through this checkpoint? It's going to be huge if Nasty Majesty actually makes it through, but a couple picks by Aurora and Dan gonna do the work to make the stop. Can Dan get these other kills though? Looking for the player. I believe Nasty Majesty just decided to jump back right there. Aurora on the tower. Solver.
Definitely a smart move.
Is it gonna happen? Do you think it can? 3v3 right now.
Going Kings!
This is the moment. Nasty Majesty want to hold on to this victory. Shane is there. Shane falls back. It's a 5 points right now. He's going up against the baller. Goes down. Kings do take the lead.
Kings, let's go!
Jamocha getting the kills back, but now they have 30 seconds, and now the pressure is actually on Nasty Majesty for once.
That's definitely a rare sight in this matchup.
Yep, Swap trying to get those picks to get the defense going, but unfortunately Jamocha just able to pull out that Booyah Bomb. A Stingray coming out pretty early though. Is it too early? There's still 8 seconds left. Diego on this inkjet trying to get picks.
Counter Ray.
Ian
Wait, hold on.
They just have to hit the tower. They got it.
And there we go. Yes. Let's go.
Kings getting the win there. Congrats to you guys. Nasty Majesty with the lead most of the time. Kings only needed one push there, and that was the one that gave them the victory. A nice push. Shane trying to stop it there on the Clash Blaster, but it was just not enough. Kings and Dan with 11 kills on that Splattershot Junior. Congrats to the Kings picking up a win today, not getting swept. Solver, it seemed like these teams, even though their records were pretty far apart, surprisingly were pretty close, and we see a split series here.
Honestly, I think it's just because their comps are actually kind of similar. Because, like, they both have, like, the Slayer's tendencies. So, there was going to be a lot of trades from what I could tell, and then I was right.
Yeah. To me, it seemed like both teams were playing their best. I'm a little surprised by Nasty Majesty, what their thoughts were as far as comps there in that third game, if they're just trying to change it up for fun, if they're just trying to experience different comps so that in the future they have more to choose from. It seemed weird to me that, you know, the Nautilus would switch hands from Shane, who popped off in game 2, to Diego. Not that Diego played bad, but it just seems like they're making interesting choices here. Maybe less about the wins and more about their future play. I don't know.
It seemed like they had no paint. Like most of the time, but Ink Kings didn't have any paint towards the beginning, but then at the end it shifted to Nasty Majesty.
Yep. Well, congrats to both teams. Ink Kings do take a win there, and Nasty Majesty do get a 2-1 victory overall. So in the end, Nasty Majesty does get the better of this matchup, but both teams played really well. Another split series today, which is awesome because we've mostly seen sweeps throughout the season. It's exciting to see some 2-1s going, and